Whoa, what's good, y'all? Your boy Benoit, Conflict of Sports, coming back at y'all.
What was up? It's your boy Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Wow. Let's say the boot is easy.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We got Baker back this week.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Baker. You know what I'm saying? I was in Belize. I had to make a run back to Belize. You know, for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I did a little two-day promotion out there. I was out there with the coconuts and the cruise ship.
Good life, man. Everybody ain't able.
Yeah. So this week, man, we got a few, you know what I'm saying? Talk about week 13 NFL, go a few games, do our week 14 picks later. Of course, a little NBA talk. Got rumors talking about Lakers maybe looking to fire Frank Vogel. Talk about we got the college playoffs. Talk about that. We had two fights this weekend.
We can start it off with that. You know
what I'm saying? And we gotta give props to, you know what I'm saying, local college, UL, holding it down. You know, should they have gotten a better bowl game this year, instead of the same old bowl game. So, but he jumped it off.
Man, but
he jumped it off already. Say you wanted to jump straight to the fights.
That fight, that tank fight, bro, was real anticipated. I watched it, and I wouldn't mind seeing them rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing them.
And yeah, but like I said, I watched it on the live, on my Instagram live, knowing, even though I should have been sleeping for work, but I was like, man, I'm gonna watch it.
You know where you can watch it at too. They don't never cut it off on TikTok. When the people go live on TikTok, they be having all the fights on TikTok.
Man, I didn't got to a point though. I just realized, like, I was like, oh yeah, motherfucker. What if I'm in this bitch watching it by myself, though? I just, I look at it like, shit. If I'm gonna go out to the club, I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna spend money, like, you know what I'm saying? So shit. Why not just pay the 67 for the fight and watch it at the crib?
Sometimes.
Depending on who fight, But
you chopped up. On your shit, disconnect your Wi-Fi and connect it back. On your fight, you had to do that to mine too.
All right, man. Where y'all was at? Where y'all was at?
Oh, we ain't really started.
Nah, man. We was just talking about some old stuff, man.
Dig.
Talking about
Cruz gonna be able to edit it, huh? He gonna be able to edit it from time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. No, man. I was talking about I was gonna bring back the Eminem NASCAR jacket.
You playing, but they got a swap meet out here. Got all of them, and I was thinking about getting one. They got them all. They like 100 or something, fresh too, like good condition and everything.
Damn.
Like, nigga, I'm telling you, it be every Sunday. Every Sunday, dog, it be buku people just got buku shit that they just go to one little meet and just sell it. Like, and one nigga had buku fucking NASCAR jackets. I said, man, this nigga got NASCAR jackets. Like,
and I still got my Eminem one. Got my Eminem.
Watch, fuck around. Look, nigga, it's cold. Bring that bitch back this winter. You playing.
That's what I was saying.
Like, real talk.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna pull that sucker out.
Pull that bitch out, boy. That's a classic, man.
I'll be like, look, man, that boy got that NASCAR jacket.
See,
man.
Now that you said that just confirmed. It gave me confirmation to, like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and get that NASCAR. Go on, get that. So when I pop out with it, nigga, don't be surprised.
For
real.
But yeah, man. But I know we was we was on the fight, kind of talking about the fight
Oh yeah. Fucking oh yeah,
Tank,
man. Like I wouldn't mind seeing a damn rematch, dog. Of them dudes. I know I was gonna say I don't like how boxing is for as like the managers and shit setting up the matches and more so being a money match and and money fights and shit like that. Like, the fucking whoever the top should fucking fight for the belt and that shit. That's how that shit should go. Like,
and I
it should
think
just go like that.
Yeah, and I think we can all, what I'm saying, like we can all agree on that. You know what I'm saying, like boxing now, of course, is about the money and trying to trying to hold your record down as long as possible, rather than like back in the 90s, early 2000s. It was pretty much, look, oh, you want to fight? Okay, let's fight. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely different.
We all know who started that.
It's about the money, it's about the money, and
we all know who started that.
Yeah, they're not gonna give credit to it though. They're not gonna give no credit, and you know how that go.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga name be on damn near every big fight that come through fucking Vegas.
Man, they're not gonna give that, but it's the verbiage. You got, they ain't verbally say it. You gonna see it. They ain't gonna give no credit to that. They be playing. Ooh, my little light working, baby.
Money Mayweather.
Money, man.
Ball went from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather.
Pretty boy.
But yeah, man. Like
also, man, big shout out to Devin Haney, man. He you know what I'm saying, he won this fight too. And like I think we talked about last episode. I didn't know he was from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? From the Bay. Shout out, man.
Yeah, but but yeah, man. A little Isaac Cruz. That I think that's gonna be a name that we're gonna start hearing and seeing a lot more. He
only lost one. He lost one fight, I think. So man.
Yes, and he took the fight, last minute, because of the guy that was supposed to fight, got some legal stuff going on, couldn't fight. So, and honestly, the dude Tank was originally supposed to fight. I don't think the fight would have went 12 rounds if he would have stayed and be able to fight. I think Tank would have finished him early.
Come on, man.
So, you know what I'm saying, for Isaac Cruz, his nickname Pitbull. His nickname Pitbull. So if you with a nickname like Pitbull, of course he gonna be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be aggressive with a nickname like Pitbull. Which we all know Mexican fighters, they all aggressive though. Like
they're aggressive, boy. Eat your head off.
Yeah, when you know what I'm saying, when you look at boxing history, for Mexican boxers, like, yeah, they coming at you. Like they coming at you. They super aggressive and get ready for a fight. So but he's definitely gonna be around. And he young, you know what I'm saying? He another young fighter. Real young. So yeah, you definitely gonna see him a lot more.
And he got dog. No matter how many people was at that fight for Tank, man, that dude had supporters in that building.
Yeah, of course, because they wanted to see Tank lose.
Yeah, like they was cheering, like they had people cheering for him, like, and he kind of threw that out there too, like when they was talking to him, he was like the fans letting y'all know who won, like, because they was really cheering for him. They was really cheering for him, and he threw that. He was like, he was like, man, the fans letting that, he letting y'all know who won. So I wouldn't mind seeing them rematch it.
Yeah, I think I would like, I would enjoy seeing a rematch with them too.
I don't know why Tank don't wouldn't. I was reading something. I don't know how true it is. I was reading something and it was saying Mayweather told an announcer or something like that to ask Tank about a rematch, and Tank threw it off. Like Tank he shrugged it. He shrugged the question off with, you know, I'm damn near ended it with I'm the top dog. You know,
Yeah.
just, you know, so it's like, damn, Tank, if who you gonna fight though? Who you gonna fight next? Like, because they named out some of the top people in boxing right now, and it's like, who you gonna fight? You know, that's just what I don't like about boxing right now. Like, you know, like, man, call your opponent out who you want to fight.
Yeah.
Call them out, talk shit to them, like, you know.
Yeah. The Tank, but the thing with Tank, bro, Tank really don't be, he don't really be calling out.
He don't, but
he just fight whoever they fight whoever they give him.
Yeah,
like
but
everybody else pretty much be trying to call out Tank.
Right. And so when
one name, for instance.
So when these people call you out, why you don't take the fight? Like,
who y'all talking about as far as calling them out?
Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was tweeting.
But if you watch the stuff at the end, he said they tried to set the fight up and he didn't take
But no, yeah, that's what I was going to get at. Ryan Garcia, that's Golden Boy little fighter, you know what I'm saying? That's Oscar De La Hoya fighter.
Right.
You know, he putting out all these tweets. Oh, Tank gets away with fighting such and such level fighter. But hold up, when you had the chance to fight that man, you backed out. He backed out of the fight.
So if you backed out, to me, as a fighter, I feel like he's trying to get film on dude so he can practice more on it. Man, listen, I gave you the opportunity.
Like Tank say, bro.
Opportunity. You didn't take the opportunity. So I'm gonna keep it moving. If we come back to the end, we're gonna fight at the end. But I'm not about to. Yeah. We're not about to play these crackhead games like this. Because you are.
Like Tank say,
think about it. Of course you're gonna want to fight me. You're gonna want to fight me next because you got more film on me. You seen a little here and there. Like, nah, man, fuck all that. You're gonna get
what's the reason?
Come back around.
What's the reason he threw out the fight?
They ain't say why. They said they offered the fight and they make it happen. For me, I'm assuming that it's about the money.
What when he backed out of when they couldn't get that Tank fight done, it was, you know, and you know, we had a kind of, you know, we've had a conversation about this on one of the episodes, but I think, you know, sometimes, and this is my opinion, sometimes I think people use this as an excuse to back out of situations sometimes. And he said it was a mental health issue when he backed out of that fight.
Damn, Tank running you crazy? But
like Tank said, bro, Ryan Garcia is he an Instagram, YouTube fighter. You know, all he do, you know, he like to post his, you know, his videos doing, you know, these little challenges where he punching people with the thing. Like he's an Instagram fighter. That's what Tank called him. Tank called him an Instagram fighter.
Yeah, Jake Paul. Say what he said. He said, man, Jake Paul.
You know what I'm saying? You know, old dude, bro, like he ain't fought in what, maybe a year and a half, almost a year and a half, he ain't fought. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Tank pretty much fighting at least once or twice every year, pretty much.
Right. Twice a year for sure.
You know, he stay fighting. Tank always fighting. Garcia,
twice a year.
You know what I'm saying? You barely in the ring, but so you calling out this man, but y'all had the chance to fight, but you backed away from it. And he a good fighter, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Garcia's a good fighter. He got hella speed and power. You know what I'm saying? He got speed and power. But you can't keep calling out somebody and then you not even active in boxing right now. So will they make that fight happen?
That fight not gonna happen that fight not gonna happen for a couple of years. They got other people that's worthy. When the offer on the table, you take the offer. At the end of the day, I got the upper hand. I'm gonna use Floyd. I'm gonna try to remember how Floyd said it, but they're the A side. So you gotta take it how it comes. Like y'all talking about splitting this, splitting that, man. When it come down to money, everybody know what that boxing, your career can be over in one fight. So I'm not about to shortchange my pocket because you don't like the numbers. You not controlling your money because you got a lot of people handing it. I'm comfortable with my number. Take the number. You don't take the number. That man took that number. Saturday, Sunday, he took the number.
Yeah.
And I think old boy that 14 could beat old boy ass. So show me this. So if they want the rematch, and I'm not saying I want it to happen like this, and I'm not saying that it should be like this, but if you want to fight the person I just beat, and whoever went out of that round get the match next.
So
straight up.
Like that's how things should be. That's how
if you want to fight me, I just beat him, right? He more worthy of a rematch than you. But if that's how you're feeling, I'm a high little boy in them. I got respect for him. Hey, look, handle this right here. Then you get that match, that rematch.
Yeah. And honestly,
and I think old boy blew him because he gave Tank a run for his money, even though they say Tank's hand was fucked up. Tank still stood in there. So if that man won that fight with one hand, imagine that man had both hands, man.
Exactly.
So come on, man. That man, that was a close fight because of one hand. That man, anybody that fight you with one hand, you're supposed to dominate.
Yeah. But demolish him, boy. He's supposed to knock Tank out.
Right. And he ain't knock him out. It was kind of close, but at the end of the day, that man still had one hand and still came out with the win. So you fight him.
Nah, he ain't never almost knocked Tank out.
No, I ain't say almost not said. As far as the hits, he touched the canvas.
No, yeah, but that wasn't from no hit. That was from
that was a slip.
His leg,
Yeah.
And Tank had and even at that time, Tank hand was injured. But as when he went down on both hands.
Right.
So he don't touch the ground. You know what I'm saying? But like he hit Tank a few times. He hit him. Yeah. He got some licks. You know, he got some hits.
He got some power.
But it wasn't nothing to where like, oh yeah, man. But like I say, his aggression and then the hits he was getting on Tank made it like, yeah, man. If Tank let them guards down and dude hit him, it could be over for him in one punch.
And look, bro. I think he'll give Garcia a run for his money.
Garcia talk too much. I can't even honestly. I can't tell you the last fight he had. I can't tell you no Garcia fight I ever watched.
Bro, the last fight he had, he got dropped by a dude that don't even hit hard.
See,
Luke Campbell. That was the last fight he had.
Only Luke
and that
Campbell.
dude and that dude that dude can't even, like they said, bro. That's probably one of the softest hitting dudes, bro. And he dropped Garcia.
Only Luke Campbell we know is Uncle Luke, man.
So if you get dropped by, you know what I'm saying? You getting dropped by this dude, but yeah, you keep trying to call out Tank, who has way more power than the last dude you fought.
Right.
Yeah, he still won that fight, but you got dropped by somebody you wasn't even supposed to get dropped by.
Damn. But like, you know, boxing, that nigga can hit you with one good power punch and you get the fight over with. Like,
yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That go back to what I said originally. Like, at the end of the day, if you want to fight me, you got to fight the person I just beat. Take his rematch.
Yeah.
I agree. And that, like I said,
you take that rematch, and we'll make the numbers public.
That's the way. That's the way to do it. Versus, like I say, versus the managers picking who they gonna fight. Because and then, man, they gonna be fighting a bunch of, no disrespect to Cruz, but they'll be fighting a lot of Cruzes. Somebody who coming in making a name for themselves versus these people who's up here already.
Yeah.
Who earned whole career, whose career they You know?
Yeah. And that goes for some other fighters we was just talking about on a previous episode. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford.
Oh, look,
calling out Errol Spence. Where you at, man?
Now, see, like that. Now that's supposed to be a fight that's supposed to be made because now Errol, they called you out. You at his fight. Watching him when he called you out. Like, so now that's automatic. Except it ain't no way you can get out of this. It shouldn't be no way that you can just stride out of this and don't make that fight happen.
Yeah, like you gotta like look, bro. This is the fight. Like, but that's what I said for that one. Like, that's one of those fights where the boxing committee, they got you fight.
Y'all gotta fight.
That's it. Like, y'all gotta fight. Just how they did, and I just saw this earlier. Just how they doing Tyson Fury and Dylan White. They making them fight. Man, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, y'all fighting.
Even Shakur Stevenson, he spoke on. He was like, I guess he said him and Bud. You know, he's like, man, me and Bud the top two. You know, I just like what the boxing, how they got the boxing now. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of up and coming boxers right now. Like, yeah. You know, in not really in that heavyweight division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a lot, and they got a lot of great matches that would be nice. A lot of nice fights they can put together that would really make money versus really being one-sided. Like, at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, and it's like, and you know, with boxing, you know, and I know we talking about, you know, because you got the big name guys like that. It's like, you know, and boxing is all, you know, you fight who in front of you, and you know, it's like everybody trying to keep, like I said, everybody trying to keep that, you know, that undefeated record.
Yeah, but
that undefeated record.
But okay, at this point, cool, but Floyd did that. Like, at the end of the day, whoever come behind Floyd and like that, you can't, like, we seen Floyd reach 50-something wins in his career just by however he did it. That's the Floyd way. Anybody else who come behind Floyd and like try to do it the same way, like Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Floyd, the first boxer to take control of his stuff and do it like that. And, you know, and at the end of it, there's a lot of fights that Floyd should have made happen that he didn't make happen. Like, we can't act like, you know, Floyd really had some big fights, but we can't act like every 50 fight was a big fight.
And still with Floyd, like, if you look at his last, you know, his last few like real boxing matches, like, these guys still wasn't no name boxers.
No.
And like, he still fought boxers with names. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at me.
Younger boxers at that too. Don't forget that. Younger boxers.
Like I say his last like 4 or 5 real boxing matches. Like, these dudes had names. You know, Floyd picks it. No, Floyd still fought big name.
But he deserved the pick, man. Like, when you get to that status, when you that dude,
you know why? You know, and like I was just saying, you like, Floyd did that. Floyd did it the Floyd way. Like, anybody else come behind Floyd, like, we want to see y'all. We want to see them fight. You know, really use money to put on some like Floyd fight, and we ain't gonna sit here and act like every Floyd fight was interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't see nigga Cruz to 50 fights, however he did it, and you know, we seen that good boxing and all that, man. We want to see some the top now, because we've been wanting to see the Floyd and Pacquiao fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Been wanting to see.
But that's the same situation though.
Huh?
Are we missing somebody? Oh, my bad. I swiped my screen. No, it's the same. I mean, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, that's the same situation. For years, it's back and forth. Floyd offering the fight with stipulations. The people don't want to do it. Like if I'm telling you, if you got, and look, I'm just out of the ordinary. I'm not gonna put no names into it because it's not my job to sit here and tarnish nobody's career. But if I get word that you're doing something and I want to fight you, and I put that in the clause, do this test or do this, so that we can make sure that it's good to make the fight happen, and you running from that. Nah, man, I'm not about to. Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Because if everything was fair, you wouldn't have to have the other trainer in there watching them wrap your gloves. There's a reason why they do that. So if I can put something there to make sure the fight can happen, but we're gonna do it as fair as possible, you're fucking right. They even tried to, and y'all can fact check me on this too. They even tried to change the gloves one time on Floyd when he was about to fight somebody, and they was like, no, that's the wrong size gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Like all that shit is overviewed to make sure that the fair fight is happening. So if word of mouth is this and you ain't with that, and we trying to confirm that that's not that, so that we can make the fight happen, and you saying no, man, I'm not about to fight you.
Right, but nah, that ain't the same thing, dude.
That's kind of the same thing, because at the end of the day, the contract was denied when it was presented. I'm the A side.
Nah, man.
I'm the A side, dog. So let's put it into perspective of music, right?
Nah, man.
Let's put it in perspective of music, because that's something we can relate on a more personal thing. So if you doing your thing, you the top artist. Let's say you like a Drake. No, I can't even use Drake. Well, no, let's do that. Let's say you a Drake, right? And you the hottest one in the game right now. You the people everybody talking. Everybody gonna want to feature from you, right?
Right.
You got your price, right?
Right.
You send your price to a dude and he send you back half the price saying, I don't think that's fair because his numbers are gonna do this. You gonna take that feature?
Depending on who he is and how.
No, it's a person that's up and coming, and you that dude. You don't know this dude. He got a little buzz, but you know for a fact if you get on a feature with him, his song gonna blow up, and that's his song. Yeah. But he trying to cut you on the price because he say that y'all should split the price, or whatever this price should be, because I'm this artist. I ain't got no budget. You gonna take that money?
Like I said, depending on who he is, I probably because I might do it because he's an up and coming artist, and plus I'm gonna get the royalties from the song that I'm gonna make probably more than that other half back. So I probably do it just to say, like, if I'm Drake, because that's what Drake do.
No, but that's why I kind of hesitated with that person. But at the same time, you gave a problem, so you got to think about it and see. You can easily say no. You can easily say yeah.
Right? No, yeah, definitely. You're right, definitely. I could definitely say.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, but I know
if it's somebody that's bringing equal value, if somebody is bringing equal value to the song, and you know for a fact y'all both top hitters, and your partner be like, look, bro, this is what we're gonna do, this, that, and I'm on the back end, you're gonna get it back because I'm gonna throw you on tour with me. I'm gonna give you that other 50 or that other whatever. You're gonna take that because that money gonna come. Right. That goes into play with business. Like at the same time, I'm not about to just give you what you think you deserve because it's gonna make this much. I'm the A side.
Yeah.
I'm the A side. So you want to fight me, you're gonna make more money, and then even if you even make it more, because you're gonna make more money than you make it on an average fight or a feature. So you already winning by me being on the song, and you're gonna get the numbers off of that. You can't give me my price.
All I'm saying is, even before they pitched out that contract for the Floyd and Mayweather, that fight still should have been happened before that even came about. That talked about the fight should have been happened, dog.
It was the promoters, though.
Like, but
the promoters. Floyd is the promoter.
Right, he controlled that situation. He's
right. So, but at the end of the day, when you are in control of it and you are that boxer, hell, why not make it? Why not?
But you know why? You know why that fight?
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Big.
But I'll tell y'all why that fight really took so long.
Why?
To take, besides the other stuff.
Besides the money, because we know that.
Besides the money, it was the fact that Bob Arum was over Pacquiao, and he used to be over Floyd, and that's what took so long for that fight to really happen. Because Floyd wasn't.
And I'm okay with that too, because if you fuck me over as a fighter, I'm not about to help you get money. You're not about to dump back and try to get money. Anyway,
not even that.
I'm the A side, but you can say it took long to happen. They presented the contract.
But
he was salty about the contract because he a promoter, he bought numbers. He didn't want that number. He knew he could make more money if they do it another way.
And another reason,
stoop down to you. You love that bad taste in my mouth, so I'm not about to reward you by giving you a free person.
And another reason, and Floyd said this in an interview. He said this in the interview, and he had a point. He said for him, it was almost like a lose-lose for him if he would have fought him too early or when they actually fought. He said if he would have fought him too early, then people said, oh, he fought him too early. He fought when they finally fought, oh, he fought him too late. So it was for Floyd, it was like he couldn't win.
Why he couldn't win it? He should have fought him earlier and then fought him later. They could always fight again.
I'm not giving you a fuck that. I'm not giving you to fuck him and the promoter. I got the price. This is my price. Take it or leave it. And look, they left it, and he went on to the next fighter. That don't stop no fucking purse. Y'all being greedy. You gonna win regardless. My name gonna hold.
Mayweather been greedy. Mayweather been greedy. Take the fight.
No, ain't no man. That man not being greedy. Man, he the A. Listen to what he said. I'm the A side. This is my fucking stipulation. Take it or leave it. It's plain and simple. If y'all salty about that, the fight don't need to happen.
I ain't mad at the man for being in control of this shit and booking it. I ain't mad. I'm just saying
it wasn't the money. It definitely wasn't the money. It wasn't the money with the whole Pacquiao Mayweather fight. It wasn't the money. It was just
I'm gonna throw a sweat out there for you. This is my campaign. I say this shit all the time. You can make a sweat out of this. FTP. Fuck them people. Fuck them people.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more.
That's how I feel about that. You don't want to take my price. Fuck you. Fuck the people you with, and fuck their family. Now, because you don't want to take that money. You're fucking over your family. You're fucking over yourself.
But it wasn't the money.
Fucking over you.
It wasn't the money. It wasn't the money.
Man, it's always about the money with Floyd.
No, what I'm saying for that particular fight, it wasn't the money. It was the whole thing about that fight. It was the rumors of the, it was the rumors that boxer was using steroids or other stuff.
Test them.
Question. Real question right quick. Right?
Yeah.
Who problem that is?
The other fighter.
All right. That's all I wanted to hear. Again, FTP.
So that's why that fight took long, because he felt that fighter was using steroids or other, other enhancements. They didn't want to get tested. That's why that fight took so long.
You running from a test saying you scared of needles, but you got tattoos. Get the fuck out of here, man. The shit wasn't making sense. The shit not, if you want to fight me, and it's a simple blood test, an Olympic blood test to see what the fuck you got in your system, and you run from that and say you scared of needles, but you're in the tattoo shop next week, man, fuck them people, man. I got one better for y'all. We can do this, all right. Snoop Dogg left that row, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Suge got up and coming artists that want a feature from Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop not gonna do that. Fuck Suge. That's how he was on right now. They cool now, but fuck Suge. I'm not saying fuck Suge, because I don't fuck with nobody. I fuck with all of them. But at the end of the day, Snoop not doing that feature.
Yeah.
Say, and look, this is off subject, but since you're talking about Snoop, I ain't never really know, like, even rapping a song that Down for My Niggas was No Limit diss. I mean that wrote this.
Yeah.
It was a that
Man,
road.
I know you shit. I didn't know that either, dog.
Snoop said it. Snoop said it on $1 Million Game.
He said that even before that. He been
Look,
said it.
look, and then nigga C Murder come on there, and when you go listen to it, and now when you listen to it, you gonna be like, man, that nigga C Murder was spitting at that row.
I'm gonna have to go listen to the song again. Nah.
You got
Snoop said that. Snoop been said that since the No Limit Chronicles.
Yeah, I ain't even really watching.
Yeah,
right after we done with this, I'm gonna listen to the song. Now I got a different view of it now. Cause C Murder 8 on that motherfucker.
C Murder 8 on it. Look. He said Snoop said P said don't drop it. C Murder said fuck that. Drop it.
Hey, that's the no. See, fuck it. I'm doing what I do.
Yep.
And that bitch a hit. They play that bitch right now.
That bitch a hit.
Get the club jump.
And look, man, they play that bitch around the basketball arenas. Well,
Two. But I think we didn't. We hit boxing for a good little while. We got to talk about the college playoffs that's coming up, man. You got number 1 Alabama going up against number 4 Cincinnati, and then you got number 2 Michigan going against number 3 Georgia. The college playoffs.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't even want to put no stamp on that because upsets happen, but if history repeats itself, fuck, you already know who's gonna win.
I wouldn't mind saying Alabama and Georgia in the championship.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Me personally.
Honestly,
Georgia can easily drop the ball, and Alabama can easily drop the ball.
And that's true. And honestly, I feel that the college playoff committee ranked the teams the way they did just so Alabama and Georgia could possibly meet up again for the college championship. They just played for the SEC championship, and Alabama beat Georgia to give them their first loss of the season. And so the way the rankings are, it's very possible they could play against each other again for the championship.
That'd be a good championship.
So, and you got a team like Cincinnati, they're undefeated. They come from one of the, the other 5 conferences, and this is the first time one of those teams are actually in the top 4 for the college playoffs.
How far you think they're gonna go?
Honestly, that's it. They're not beating Alabama. They're not beating Alabama. And I think the college playoff committee did that to prove a point that the other 5 conferences can't match up with the bigger conferences like the SEC, the ACC, and Pac-12 and Big 12. Like, I think they did this on purpose to prove a point. Like, okay, look, now we gave one of y'all teams a chance to get in the college playoff. Now let's see how y'all do against the big dogs of college football. So be interesting, but I pretty much think that we'll see Alabama and Georgia again in the national championship game.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
So, but as for one of the college teams, I want to talk about our own UL, Raging Cajuns. How y'all feel about them getting the New Orleans Bowl again after the season they just had, 12-1, best record in school history? They finally win the Sun Belt, and they get the same bowl game they were getting without winning the Sun Belt Conference.
So, I mean, how does that work? Don't like it go by like certain if you top in whatever if you top in a certain they don't they go by conference, right? Like certain.
And I think that's what I think that plays a part in them always getting the New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah, they top their division wherever they at. That's the top bowl is the New Orleans Bowl. That's how I always thought it was.
So you know I think they played in one other bowl game besides the New Orleans Bowl, but they pretty much
they did that after they had 4P or 3-4 or something like that, huh?
Yeah, they had like a 4P for like it was like 4 years in a row. They won it. You know, they took one of them away from UL, but I don't care. They still went 4 years in a row. But yeah, man, I think they could have got a better bowl game. I don't know, if it's pretty much just that's what it is. It's like it's the Sun Belt Conference, so they, y'all take this bowl game. But I think they'll continue. The program that they got right now at UL is growing. It's drawing a lot of attention. And hopefully with the new head coach, it just keeps on going. So, but I definitely feel, maybe they could have had a better bowl game, but hey, they get money regardless what bowl game they participate in. They still getting money regardless for the school. So is what it is. So, but
hey,
I think now talk a little basketball.
Hey, before we get out football, man, high school, man, fucking Katie
Huh? Mikey Williams.
Nah, Katie lost and fucking.
Yeah.
LCA.
Yeah,
that was too. They're gonna be back. That's some good program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna be back.
Westgate. Big shout out to Westgate. Westgate going to the championship.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge for Westgate. That's huge for New Orleans.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They beat Carl, man. Shout out to Westgate, man.
Yep.
Good luck, man.
Yep. That's 2 years. That's 2 years in a row. Carr not winning it. You know what I'm saying? Karen Crow beat Carr last year. Now Westgate beat him in the semifinal. So yeah, that's huge. That's huge for Westgate. That's huge. That's huge right there. And I'm not too sure about St. Martinville. I don't know if they won, but I think they won too, and I think they going too. I think St. Martinville had won also. So if that's true, that'll be huge for St. Martinville too. Right. Especially for Coach Vince. He used to coach, long-time coach at Northside. So that'll definitely be huge. That'll be huge for them. But yeah, man, little basketball talk. The season really, the season is, the season's starting to unfold now. You got a few teams that's pretty much separating themselves from everybody. Golden State Warriors, Phoenix Suns, they pretty much separating themselves from everybody. Like big time right now. And like I said before, when you get towards the end of the season, towards the playoffs, regardless of which one in what position, I think those two will be number 1 and 2 in the West. Regardless of who's 1 or who's 2, it will be those two teams on top of the West. and everybody else just got to go through them.
Tatum going off in LA right now.
I was just watching the game.
Yeah, I got it on my phone too. Kind of peeping in and out on it. Kind of peeping in and out on it. But yeah, man, and speaking of Lakers, you know, there's rumors that there's talks of possibly firing Frank Vogel, which to me, I don't understand why they would want to fire the coach. It's not the coach's fault that the team is struggling right now. It's not his fault. Like Charles Barkley, and hey, I kind of gotta agree with Charles Barkley on this one. You know, a lot of people blaming, you know, a lot of you know, Russell Westbrook gets a lot of blame, but Anthony Davis supposed to, you know, he's supposed to be playing like he's a top 5 player in the world right now, and he's not playing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and Charles Barkley said it at the beginning of the season, you know, if the Lakers want to have any chance of going anywhere, Anthony Davis has to play like a top 5 player. And right now, he's not playing like that. So, you know, if the rumor is true about firing the coach, you know, I don't think he's the problem. You know, that's, you know, we all know, you know, how those situations end up, you know, is somebody else gets blamed for the coach getting fired. So, you know, if he does get fired, I'm waiting to see those headlines, you know, on why he gets fired. You know, people are going to point the finger at one particular player and say he's the reason that the coach is fired. So,
you know what's wild about that? I called this shit. I'm just saying, I called it.
Man, niggas ain't even make it to All-Star break, man.
Man, I told y'all, man. Listen, I seen that shit coming a mile away.
Yeah, I think you did. I think before the season started, I think maybe, or during the season maybe.
I think it was during. I don't think it was before. But I know Russ' numbers up.
Yeah, he's starting to get it. Like he's starting to get in a good little rhythm right now.
Another thing I said that too.
Man, I'm in 7th place, man.
Man, I'm telling, man, listen, all right, I'm going to throw another one out there. I bet you at the end of the season, if everybody stay healthy, they're going to trade some people getting traded. I'm going to keep it 100. They're going to trade some people. All-Star, now they might not trade 3, 4, 5 people, but somebody getting traded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I say all that to say this. Come the end of the season, I guarantee you they'll be higher than 7. Before the playoffs, I bet you they're higher than 7 seed. It's all about finding the rhythm and working with work. See, that's the thing about me, following the type of teams that been around LeBron and how they maneuver with how they put what's around them and what lineup they put towards them and who they put towards what. Them people not finishing 7th, dog. I don't give them higher than 5. I'm not gonna say they be 2, 3 or number 1. They're gonna be higher than 7.
Yeah. That's
because
why
at the end of the season, on both conferences, some teams gonna start losing and blowing games because they don't want to play a certain team early. All that shit play a factor. Everybody gonna do it. It happened every year. And with that being said, some teams gonna mess their season up trying to dodge a certain teams, and some teams gonna capitalize off of it. And that's from number 1 all the way. That's from 1 through 4. The 1 through 4 teams, they're gonna start maneuvering a strategy so that they don't play certain teams too early. That happen every year. The best teams do it.
Yeah.
And I say it and I say it again. I give the Lakers about 5. I give the Lakers about 5. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be 3 or they'll be about 5.
Yeah.
That's the highest I give them. But they ain't gonna be 7.
Yeah, and that statement you just made that almost hurt. That almost hurt another team in LA last year in the playoffs by doing that same strategy that you just said. It almost hurt them last year in the playoffs.
So it didn't hurt them?
No, they ended up winning that series, but it almost hurt them because
they won the championship.
Nope, they didn't win a championship.
It hurt them.
So, well, it did. I'm just saying because they maneuvered in a way so they could play a certain team, so they wouldn't have to play another certain team, and it almost hurt them against the team that they wanted to play against. So those having a strategy like that ain't cool.
When it's playoff time, you play. Now, if your strategy works for you and y'all end up winning it, that's cool. But you look like a dumbass whenever you do a strategy thinking that you're gonna go all the way just to get past the series for an extra game and you lose still.
Yeah.
All that they didn't mean that because you can't when the playoffs you can't turn your meter off and on. You gotta go out there and play with what you got.
Yeah.
Whatever you got in you for that series, you give it out that series. So, and I could be wrong. Some teams won a game 7 because time off will hurt you.
Yeah.
Some teams do better when they play 7 games and then they go to the next game right away because they're still in rhythm. Some teams get that break and they come back and that's a whole nother team.
Yep. And you know what I'm saying? Just for you, know what I'm saying, want to give you the floor on this one. You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk about your boys, your favorite brothers in the league right now. Lonzo and Melo.
Hold up, I got something for you. Hold up. Gonna talk what you was gonna talk.
Look, you got the Hornets hat.
Talk what you gonna talk.
So no, I'm giving you the floor on this one. So I know you've been seeing how well both brothers been flourishing with their teams. Melo really he's really evolving more this season with Charlotte, and Lonzo in Chicago is having the most fun he's ever had since he's been in the league right now. So they're both in the perfect situations for both of their careers right now.
As they should be. Like I said, man, I never doubt. I start with Lonzo. I remember people was at my neck when I was saying, dude gonna be nice. Everybody's starting not the start that they want when they get drafted. It's a different type of ball game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I always said Lonzo was gonna be something nice. I always said, "Yo, he not this, he not." You gotta let that man develop, man. You gotta let that man develop into the game. Like you don't let somebody develop in the game, you pretty much fuck yourself because at the end of the day, that man can play.
Yeah.
Man, the Hornets gotta win.
That man can play.
The Hornets gotta win some games.
As far as the little brother go, before he made it in the league, I was on him.
He gotta win some games. Little brother gotta win some games.
It's gonna come. Because I like what Charlotte is doing as far as how they playing them.
Man, Charlotte got Jordan.
You can't. Man, look, you gotta play him how you playing him because it's making him better.
Yeah.
It's making him better. They're gonna fuck around and drop the ball if they want to on it and let him go. Because he can easily roll out and be on a team in the West. Because on the cool, you could tell that man want to be around. That ball want to be in the West. But if they play their cards right, they got him a nice franchise player.
Yeah. Y'all
The
believe
dude, nice.
Jordan,
you can't teach some of the shit that he doing at that age.
Jordan not messing that up. Jordan not messing that up. Jordan gonna try to keep him under his wings for as long as he can.
You said a key word in that sentence.
I wonder what them conversations be like with Jordan and his daddy.
Oh, you know they cool, man. That man that talk shit all day.
I know that. I'm just saying, I just wonder what that, how that would that be like.
Yeah, I can imagine the first conversation. Jordan probably cold shouldered him, but laughed with him a little bit. But Jordan, you know how Jordan. Everybody know how Jordan is. So
yeah,
that would be a good, interesting thing to know as far as what they talked about.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like I said, bro, like they're both flourishing. Melo having a ball in Charlotte, and Lonzo.
He said Melo having a ball.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, Melo ball, having a ball. Yeah. But yeah, man, Alonzo really, like, he having super fun in Chicago right now. The other night he hit the game winner against Brooklyn.
The three. I saw that, huh? The three.
He hit the game winner against Brooklyn and did his little celebration.
He did that little.
Yeah.
Go in.
He did the Kawhi. He did the Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. So you can see, bro, he's really having fun in Chicago.
That's a good thing. We all know Chicago cheap though. So it won't surprise me if he on the move.
Nah, I think he gonna be in Chicago for a little while.
Chicago cheap, bro.
They got Lonzo for 3 more years. So we'll see how.
And they'll trade him for another pick easily. The only person I see them trying to hold on to heavily is Zach. That's the one right there. That's the one.
Yeah. And
but we'll see in the future how that go, because at the end of the day, nobody knows. But if you think about how the only reason why Jordan stayed with Chicago is because the loyalty type stand, and he felt like from Jordan's perspective, he was looking at it more so as I was here when the team had no fans, and I built this arena to the fans. So for me to leave, it was deeper than that with Jordan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the other boys ain't got no ties.
Save, man. My boy.
So, and we pretty much coming toward the end for us. So
there you go, man. My boy got 16. He's 16 away from passing Ray Allen, man. 3-pointers all the time, man. My boy Steph.
Oh yeah,
he gonna pass him up too. That's gonna happen within the next couple of games, if not one game.
That ball good. Steph gonna pass. He gonna pass that.
They got 4 games. They got 4 games like coming up. The little stretches, 4 road games they got coming up.
But this dude, Steph attempting 13 threes a game.
Yeah, he averaging. They averaging 5. So they say he on the pace to hit it either Monday, the game they got Monday, or Tuesday or some shit like that.
Yeah, like that's crazy, bro. This dude takes 13 threes a game.
Yeah.
13 threes a game, bro. Like that boy. Well, toss some things up, man. So, but yeah, man. So go ahead and get these picks in, man, for week 14. And call it a day, call it a night with that.
Week 14, man. You sent the thing now. Say,
I'm about to send it.
Say, before we do these picks, man, you heard about the that dude he played for the Saints, Glenn Foster.
Yeah, man, I read that earlier.
It popped up on my phone. It said I say he went on a high speed chase.
Damn.
Crazy, man. But look, they say he died. Look, he died. But look, he died.
Yeah, he got in custody.
Yeah, he died in custody. Like after the high speed chase and all that.
Yeah, we know how those situations be working out.
Right. That's crazy. And dude was number 31 years old, man. Crazy.
Man, you know what's crazy? I just found my picks from week 12. It's all good though.
That's about it.
So all right, yeah. For okay, week 14. First game Thursday night is Pittsburgh and Minnesota.
Yeah. Where they playing at?
In Minnesota.
I got Minnesota.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock out with Minnesota too, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Steelers. Next game, Baltimore and Cleveland.
I got the Ravens.
Same here.
Same. Next game, Jacksonville and Tennessee.
I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tennessee too.
Next game, the Los Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I'm happy you said that. I'm going with Kansas City.
Yeah, she's been starting to play like the Chiefs lately. Go with them. Next game, New Orleans and the New York Jets.
Man. The fucking Saints, man. Man.
This just been it's not our year, man. It's not our season.
Nah,
man.
fuck all that. I'm going New Orleans.
No, I'm still picking them.
And I want them to win. I'm picking them for a reason. I got hope. We ain't going out like that.
Nah, man, they still going out fighting, man. They still going out fighting. Next game is Dallas and Washington.
Next game. Oh, wait, who you got?
I got Cowboys.
I got the football team. Watch the football team.
Next game.
That's crazy how them teams back to back and he went against the grain, huh? Go ahead, the next team. Next game.
Next game is Atlanta and Carolina.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't even know if they play Cam. Because they had benched him the other game. So I don't know if he. I'm
gonna go with Carolina. I'm gonna do Carolina some justice, even though I don't know who I'm gonna keep it around. I don't think they're gonna win that game, but I'm gonna throw one out there.
I got the Dirty Birds.
You taking them, boys? I'm gonna take Carolina, man.
Next game, Seattle at Houston.
Give me the Seahawks.
I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, same. Next game, Detroit versus the Broncos.
I got the Broncos.
Same.
I got the Broncos.
Detroit, man, the ball finally won a game, man. The ball finally won a game last week, man. Next game, Giants and Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
Same here.
Same. Next game, San Francisco and Cincinnati.
I got the Bengals.
Same.
I'm gonna go with the Niners this week. They've been kind of playing good. Next game, Buffalo and Tampa Bay.
I got Bucks.
I got the same.
Yeah, same. Before I go to that next game, bro, did y'all watch the game last night?
The
New England and Buffalo.
Yeah, man, I watched that shit.
New England threw the ball just 3 times.
Yeah, I saw.
That's all it took.
The ball threw the ball 3 times. Whole game. They could not stop them ball from running the ball. Crazy. All right. Next game, Chicago and Green Bay.
I got Green Bay.
Cool. And the last game, the Rams and Arizona.
I got the Rams.
Got the Rams. Damn. I don't know.
I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Arizona at home.
I got the Cardinals.
Damn, I go.
So, and that's the week 14. Man, 3 more weeks left, man. Got 3 more weeks left, man. Seemed like the season went by kind of quick, bro. Season went by kind of quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, since we almost at the end of the season, and I know we only did it one time, so I can tally up all our records right quick before we head out. See where we sitting at with 3 weeks left. Well, not including week 14. We got 3 weeks left after week 14. So let's see where we all at right now before we head out.
Say, man, is this nigga Dame on 2 year, nigga? 107.
I seen that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's a sign. That's a sign to leave. That's a sign he crying out to get traded.
That's an extension. That ain't an extension.
That's a cry to get. That's a cry to leave. He ain't gonna come out publicly and say I want to leave because he already made his comments on that. So he gonna make it difficult for them people to keep him so he can have an excuse.
Right.
Dame Doc, man, CJ McCollum out with a collapsed lung, man.
No, I hope he shake back.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get to these sponsors. I'm gonna try to shout my boys out, man.
Yeah, he gonna be out for a little while. Okay. Dude. Okay.
My bad, y'all.
Nah, I'm almost finished. I'm on E. I'm tallying up E right now. Man, how was CB first game, man?
He was rusty. He was a little rusty. He getting in shape more. He had a couple of a little moments that he added. He went in his bag, did a little something. It happened so quick I couldn't record it. But he had a couple of in the paint moments. He hit his free throws. He missed 2 free throws. But the way it worked with the league, they gotta play everybody, so his playing time was pretty much equal to everybody else. So he only ended up he would have had 6 points, but he ended up with 4 points. He hit them balls with a nice hole in the paint move. He started the game off. He had the first 4 points in the game.
No.
Then after that, when they start rotating it with him, he got to stay in the game. So
okay.
And then as far as development of the team, the way they coach running it, he actually just trying to develop the players. It's not more so like we're gonna practice to win the championship. We're gonna practice to make sure you're a better basketball player. So
yeah. What's up? Okay.
But at the end of the day, they got a nice little solid team. They just all got to be at their right position. Because you can tell everybody on the team, they so used to being the man. And it's hard when they get the ball a pass that they want to shoot it.
No. Okay.
But it's gonna be an interesting season. I think they can pull off some great things if once everybody get developed in their role that the coach wants them to play in. It's gonna be better for the team. But they can't. He's still trying to pretty much figure out who he want to put where.
All right. So I got everybody total right now. So E, I just finished yours, so I'm gonna start off with you. So for the season so far, you 107, 69, and 1.
Wow.
All right.
What he is, 10 what?
107, 69, and 1. Cause that that 1 come from that tie. All right. So Baker, 106, 68, and 1.
All right. Wait, something for the wrong one. 68?
Yeah, and 1.
68.
Right there on my ass, Baker.
That's why y'all trying to 7 and 9.
Okay, and me 110, 67, and 1.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for that. 110 what?
110, 67, and 1.
Yeah.
That's where we sitting at through 13 weeks. That's where we sitting at.
Roger that.
So let's get these shout outs in, man, so we can get out of here. So since you wasn't here with us last week, Baker, you can get the shout outs out first.
First shout out I want to give to Trinity Treat. You want all your delicious goods. Holler at my baby girl. She gonna do her thing. She gonna deliver whatever you vision. She can make it. Follow her on Instagram, Trinity Treats with a Z. Another shout out I want to give a shout out to all the youth basketball players out there. Keep your head in the game. Listen to your coach. Don't try to do your own thing. The coach gonna have a plan. You follow the coach plan. And shout out to all the youth coaches out there that's giving their time to these kids to make sure they know how to play the basketball game right. I want to also give another shout out to too much cycling. Again, if you don't want your bike seat sliding all over, your brakes not working, and you want to be seen, holler at Too Much Cycling. More information coming soon on that when I get that from the owner. I want to also give a shout out to my people, my dogs. I'm gonna save them for next. Shout out to Dollar's Lemonade, best lemonade in the world. If you tripping and saying I'm tripping, you ain't sipping. All right. Last but not least, my dog. I've been watching these dudes play sports since they was damn near knee high. I'm yelling in the stands. They stiff arm it's the stiff arm spin. They listen. I don't know how they hear me, but they was doing it. Now they got their own business. Some nice men. They grew up into some nice men, some nice father or a nice father. The macho trucker. Listen, we was talking about contracts earlier. Dame Lillard contract was so big they had to get the boys to haul that away from Portland. The truck was going the opposite way of Portland because they were saying it was too big. I ain't never got back with them to see where they stopped at with the contract, but just know, Dame, Macho Trucking got you. Give them a call. They're going to let you know where to sit at. You know what I'm saying? The last one, I got one more shout out. I want to also give a shout out to all the college coaches, all the high school coaches, because they play a big development in these young men getting into the league. Again, listen to your coach. Listen to your coach. That's the main thing. If you don't listen, you don't play. If you don't play, you don't get drafted. That's all I got.
Yep. E, what you got for me?
You already know, man. First, we're going to do a big shout out, man, to Dignified Menstruation, man. December 8th, man, is International Dignified Menstruation Day. And this year, they're celebrating their third annual, you know what I'm saying? So that's big. Y'all go follow them, tap in with them, support them. Shout out to Above the Earth, man. You know what I'm saying? 419 got a minute. We got some hoodies on deck. It's cool. Got different colors, different sizes, man. Get at us. Can't forget about Happy Hippie, man. Tapping for the treats. But that's about it. Conflict of Sports.
And then I got one more for you. There's another tag for a sweater. It's another tag for a sweater. If you ain't choking, you ain't smoking.
You ain't choking.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. But yeah, man, and to end it all, man, for me, like always, man, shout out everybody, man. Shout out the whole FOH brand. Always, man, and another, again, shout out to everybody that's been, listening to us, watching us, Spotify, big shout outs, man. We appreciate everybody. Two countries.
Next year, let's get them numbers up, man. We stream, man. Let's get more stream, more listeners, more countries, man.
Yeah. So like I said, man, still, y'all stream us Spotify, stream us on Apple. Y'all follow us on our YouTube channel, subscribe on YouTube, follow our Instagram page, follow our Facebook page, all the same thing, Conflict of Sports.
Everywhere, man. We everywhere.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check the gear out, you know what I'm saying? Get y'all some hoodies, get y'all some, sweatshirts. Man, y'all rock with us. We rock with everybody, man. This your boy, Benoit, Conflict of Sports, checking out.
The boy Baker, Conflict of Sports, checking out.
Wow, Eazyana, this ain't the boot.